Hello, it's June 30th, 2020. It's time for another check-in, another message. Coming to you a little late today. Sorry about that. How are you? How's everybody doing? Everybody doing okay? I hope so. I really hope so. I know there's a lot going on in the world, and I know, it seems like there's just tension everywhere, and I just want to make sure that everybody's doing okay. If you're not doing okay, remember, reach out to someone, a friend or a loved one. If you have someone that in the medical profession, right, mental health arena that you lean on, reach out to those folks if you're not doing well, okay? And those of you who are doing reasonably well, don't forget to connect with those people who you think might be having a little difficulty and not necessarily sharing it with everyone, okay? So remember, got to keep those connections strong. Keep the connections strong. Community. Today's message. Today's message is just me re-emphasizing the message of this project, which is that of a message of empathy. All right, a message of empathy. Now, empathy, as you may already know, is an ability to connect with people on a human level, right? An ability to connect with people on a human level, to understand or make the attempt to understand what another person is experiencing or feeling. That is the nuts and bolts of what this project is about, and it's something I felt very strongly to put out into the universe, if you will, because I can't help but feel, and you might agree, that the ability to connect with people person to person, or the desire to connect people person to person, it's in short supply nowadays. And I know you've heard me tell this story before, but there's a story that I associate with this that I heard when I was on active duty, and it goes like this. There's a man who gets stuck in a hole, right? He's stuck in this hole, deep down in this hole, and he's calling out for help. And there's people walking by this hole, and every once in a while somebody will look down and say, "Hey, you doing okay down there?" And the man will reply, "No, I'm not doing okay. I need help. Somebody help me out. Can you help me?" And they'll say something like, "Sorry, I've got somewhere to be. I'm too busy, but I'm sure somebody will be along soon." And then some time will go by, and another person stops and say, "Hey, it looks like you're having a bad time down there. I'm really sorry. And the person will call up. It's like, yeah. It's terrible. Can you please help me out?" That person will say something like, I don't know how to help. I see you, but I see it could stink. That it could really be crappy down there, but I can't help." And eventually the person kind of concedes their fate, and they give up. They sit down in the hole. They get sad, depressed, right? And then all of a sudden, somebody jumps down in the hole with him. The first guy, the one that was stuck in there in the first place, is like, "What are you doing in here, buddy? We can't both fit in here. I needed help to get out. I didn't need another guy to come in here." And the second guy says, "I've been in here before, and I know the way out." And that's what this project is about. It's about saying, "I see you, and I hear you. I understand. And how can I help?" That's what this is about. That's what that story's about. That's what this is about. I see you. I hear you. I understand. How can I help? That's empathy. And it can be scary. Because, one, it requires a person to be vulnerable. And it requires somebody to see another person be vulnerable. And that can be very scary. It can be very uncomfortable. Some people don't do good with that stuff. Ah, man, you keep that over there. I'm not interested. I'm not interested. I'm not interested. Just don't show me that. It's right. Feelings and emotions. Get over there. I understand that. I understand that. Exposing your vulnerabilities and being exposed to somebody else's vulnerabilities, it can be difficult. But in this day and age, I don't think I could feel any more strongly that it is imperative that we expose our vulnerabilities and we open ourselves up to the vulnerabilities of other people and just say, explain to me what's going on with you. Let me try and understand, and then make that genuine attempt. Make a genuine attempt to make a connection and say, okay, I hear you. Let's talk through it. And then just between two people. I'm not talking about, don't be representative of a group of people. Don't be representative of anyone other than yourself. Make a connection between each other, because that's where it starts. That's the first domino. The first domino is opening yourself up and allowing somebody to open themselves up to you, and then talking, finding the middle ground, understanding and appreciating that the both of you are people. You have needs, you have desires, you have dreams, you have fears, you have anxieties, and many of those things you have in common. And that's what I'm trying to that's the message I'm trying to share with this project. Is that we are all similar. We are all very, very similar people. We have our differences that make us unique, and that makes us special. Our differences make us special, and they make us unique, and that's awesome. What makes you an individual is awesome. And I celebrate your individuality. I celebrate that. Awesome. Whether you be a man or a woman, someone who is white, someone who is of color, I celebrate all of it. I appreciate all of it. Whether you have, you know your history or not, I'm interested in all of it. And you personally don't necessarily have to have that same passion to learn about people and to be interested in people. No, not at all. But connecting with a person is not hard, and you don't have to be all, energetic about it, all passionate about it. Just say, I'm curious about you. Tell me about yourself. I didn't know that. Here's something about me. Interesting, right? Yeah. Wow. And then, you know what I mean? Make those connections, have those conversations, because they're important. And that's my message for today. To try to practice a little empathy with the issues that are ongoing with people, and that could be now, that could be later. The issues they've experienced in the past, the issues they're experiencing now, how to help people move forward. But being empathetic, making a genuine attempt at making a connection with another person, especially people that you probably would never, ever believe to understand. Try to understand that person. I challenge you. Do you have it in you to take that leap and learn about a person that you probably never would have spoken to in a million years, whose path you probably never would have crossed? I guarantee you will learn something special. I guarantee you. I can't guarantee you'll make a friend, but I guarantee you'll learn something. Okay, well, that's the message for today. Empathy. Let's build it up. Let's build that care. I was going to say something else. Let's build that give a crap. It doesn't make any sense when you censor yourself. So let's build up the empathy. Let's build up the care factor, right? Care Bear stare. You guys remember that? Let's build up the care factor. Let's build up the community. Let's be a community a community of people who want to see each other do better, a community of people who want to see each other succeed, a community of people who celebrates when other people succeed and who will celebrate me or you when you succeed. Let's build towards that. It's not here now. It's not perfect. It's not perfect. It takes time. These things take time. I'm hoping that this project and many like them will move the needle in that direction. Yeah? Okay, so that's the message. Thanks a bunch for tuning in and listening. I hope you're doing well. Make sure you reach out for some help if you need some help, okay? If you're not feeling well, right? Maybe you spent too much time indoors and the walls seem to be caving in, right? Your inside space right here in your heart up here, it's getting too dark, right? Reach out for someone. Reach out for some help, okay? Reach out for some help. Friend, loved one, mental health professional, okay? And once again, if you're doing okay and you know somebody who might need some help, please reach out to that person. Give them a call, pay them a visit, send them an email. The powers of technology are fantastic, but make a connection with somebody, make contact with someone and say, hey, how you doing? Everything okay over there? I'm thinking about you and I'm checking on you. You have no idea what a long way that can go when someone gets that message, hey, I'm thinking about you. How are you doing? Okay, so let's do that. You guys take care. God bless. We'll talk to you later.